It was my intention to make five different videos today to 5 women that, mothers actually, that have been important. Of course, the chief of these being my mother in Florida. I won't say your name to embarrass you, Mom, but I love you, and I thank you so much for receiving my calls after all these years, and even wanting to receive my calls, and even more so for encouraging me to go over my life story. Your contributions are going to be a wealth of information, and I appreciate you and Dad trying so hard to figure out what was wrong with me all those years. Anyway, I love you, and not to take light off of you, Mom, but I just want to mention some other people that have been important in my life recently, or that has stayed in there a bit, and they're not to replace you in any way. I don't want you to feel that way. I just want to thank them. I hope you're going to appreciate that. One is, of course, my sister and your daughter. Kristen, I just want to say I think you've done a great job. I've always been amazed. I don't know how you've ever done as well a job as you've done raising the kids as you have. Now, a lot of people might have their own opinions, but this is coming from your brother who thinks you do everything wrong. So, for whatever reason, you have a knack of, I think you do a great job with what you do. And I'll have to share the story once when I first found out that I was going to be an uncle and you were going to be a mother. And that was a little complex for me to understand at age 16. But anyway, that story is coming. The other person I want to say is, okay, yes, you're going to be on this list, evil stepmother. I don't know how else to call you. I think you just have that title by default. And truth be told, I guess I don't think you're that evil. You know what? You've been instrumental, and I appreciate that how important you've been in my relationship with my dad. I know you've been instrumental. I cherish my dad's relationship tremendously, and probably without you, it wouldn't have happened as smoothly at times. And I just thank you for not only allowing, but maybe even encouraging at times that communication, or maybe protecting that communication at times. I know you have to know it's hard for me to say these things sometimes, especially on YouTube, but it's hard to get it out. But yeah, I love you too, and even though you're still my evil stepmother, I appreciate you, and I just want to thank you, how instrumental you've been. The 2 other people I want to mention is, of course, and some people, I don't know what they think of, sometimes people coming alongside, you guys don't even know each other, but, Carolyn Brewster, I appreciate, some people have maybe questioned your involvement with me in the past, meaning, in fact, staying in there, you've been, not to take away from my mother, you've been like a spiritual, mother of types in many times, and people might not like that labeling, but I have to, there's an old saying, give credit where credit is due. I've blasted you several times, and you still come back for more, and I don't know, that has attributes of a mother, so you've done a good job, and I appreciate it. And yes, in fact, you did sign up, and you did become a member of CentrePort, and congratulations. You earned my friendship. There's no refunds or exchanges, but anyway. And the last person I want to mention is actually someone that probably surprised they're on this list, just because I don't talk to this person, but I found out today that they added themselves to CentrePort, and I was actually shocked. Their name is Susan Howard. And if I have my facts straight, the story goes down that I first met the Howards in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it's not specifically, it's just, why does this person mean something to me? Well, because on Mother's Day, I don't remember what year, but it was one of those times that I met her husband, I believe. I forget sometimes all the details sometimes, but Wayman Howard. And this guy was so nice to me. He welcomed me, and it was so abnormal for me. And just welcomed me. And it was kind of neat because this family allowed me to be in their life. It's one of my treasured photos, actually, with their kids and me in the motorcycle. I haven't always had great moments in my life, and the ones I have had, I cherish. And it's not to denote anybody else. There's a lot of mothers out there and everything. I've done 5 because there's 5 people that have subscribed, or not subscribed, there's 5 people that are on that have become, quote, a fan of CentrePort. And in light of that, I was going to do 5 videos individually, but quite frankly, I just couldn't do it. You know, my goals sometimes are bigger than I'm able to accomplish in a day. So I hope this gets across to you all. Many blessings, God bless, and thank you for being a good mother to whoever crosses your path.